Hello everyone, welcome. In this video, let us solve this question. So we have x over 3 times x over 3 is equal to 3 over x times 3 over x. And the goal here is to solve for the value of x that will satisfy this equation. So the value of x is equal to question mark, right? So to solve this, solution, we're given that x over 3 times x over 3 is equal to 3 over x times 3 over x. Now, x times x is x squared over 3 times 3 is 3 squared is equal to 3 times 3, 3 squared over x times x squared. At this junction, simply cross multiply such that x squared times x squared, okay, x squared times x squared is equal to 3 squared times 3 squared, 3 squared times 3 squared. At this junction, this can be written as x raised to power 2 all power of 2 is equal to this also 3 raised to power 2 all power of 2. So with this, at this junction, move this to this side of the equation. You're going to have x squared power of 2 then minus 3 raised to power 2 all power of 2 is then equal to, here becomes 0. Now looking at this, we have difference of 2 squared. So if you have a squared minus b squared is equal to, in brackets, a minus b times a plus b. So where a is x squared and b is equal to 3 squared, this then becomes, in brackets, x squared minus 3 squared times x squared plus 3 squared is all equal to 0. So with this, x squared minus 3 squared is equal to 0, or x squared plus 3 squared is equal to 0. So for the first one, x squared minus 3 squared is equal to 0, or this x squared plus 3 squared is equal to 0. With this, x squared is then equal to minus 3 squared crosses over, you have 3 squared. To then solve for x, then square root both sides. So the square root of x squared is then equal to square root of 3 squared. So square cancels square root, x stands alone is then equal to square root of 3 squared is plus or minus 3. Okay, good. So we'll solve for the value of x, right? For x squared minus 3 squared equal to 0. Now out of this, so for this, x squared is then equal to plus 3 squared becomes minus 3 squared. So square root both sides to solve for x. So square root of x squared is equal to square root of minus 3 squared. Okay, so square cancel square root, have it as x is equal to, now this can be written as, okay, square root of minus 1 times square root of 3 squared. Okay, x is then equal to square root of minus 1 is I times square root of 3 squared is plus or minus 3. So x is then equal to plus or minus I times 3. Okay, so we've gotten the value of x for x squared plus 3 squared equals to x. So now the values of x for x1 is equal to plus 3. The value of x2 is equal to minus 3. The value of x3 is equal to plus I3 plus I3. And the value of x4 is equal to minus I3, I times 3. Okay, now let's now see whether these values of x, if we input it into this equation, it satisfies, okay, this given equation. Okay, let's check it out. Let us verify it. So verify. We have it that x over 3, okay, times x over 3 is equal to 3 over x times 3 over x. Okay, now for the first value of x, which is 3, so for x1, which equals 3, now we're putting this value of x as 3 into this, we have it as 3 over 3 times x is 3, 3 over 3 is equal to 3, then over x is 3, right, times 3 over x is 3. So with this, 3 divided 3 you have 1 times 3 divided 3 you have 1 is equal to 3 divided 3 you have 1 times 3 divided 3 you have 1. 1 times 1 is equal to 1 times 1 is 1. As you can see, what you have on the left hand side equals what you have on the right hand side. So the value of x1 as 3, okay, satisfies the equation. Now for the next value of x, so for x2, which equals minus 3, if we input the value of x2 at minus 3 into the equation, will it satisfy the equation? Let's check it out. So x is now minus 3, minus 3 over 3, right? Then times x is minus 3 over 3 is equal to 3 over x is minus 3 times 3 over x is minus 3. So with this, 3 divided 3, you have minus 1 times 3 divided 3, you have minus 1 is equal to 3 here 1, 3 minus 3 is 1. So you have 1 over minus 1 times 3 here 1, 3 minus 3 is 1. So you have 1 over minus 1. So minus 1 times minus 1 is plus 1 is equal to 1 over minus 1 is minus 1 times 1 over minus 1 is minus 1. Now 1 is then equal to minus 1 times minus 1 is equal to plus 1. So as you can see, the value of the left hand side, is equal to the value of the right hand side. So that means that the value of x2 at minus 3 satisfies the equation. Now for the next one, which is x3, so for x3, which is I times 3, I3, let's then input this value into the equation and check whether it satisfies the equation. So x is I times 3, 3I over 3 times x is I3, 3I over 3 is equal to 3 over x is 3I times 3 over x is 3I. So with this, 3 cancel 3, you have I, times 3 cancel 3, you have I, is equal to 3 here 1, 3 here is, so you have 1 over I, okay, times 3 here 1, 3 here 1, so you have 1 over I times I is I squared is equal to, now you have 1 over I times I is also I squared. At this junction, if you have square root of minus 1 is equal to I. So with this, minus 1 is then equal to I squared, right? So I squared is then equal to minus 1, which equals to 1 over minus 1. Now minus 1 is equal to 1 over minus 1 is equal to minus 1. As you can see, what you have on the left hand side equals what you have on the right hand side. So therefore, the value of x3 as I times 3 satisfies the equation. Now for the next value of x, which is x4, which is I times 3. So for x4, which is equal to minus I times 3, right? Let's input this into the equation. X is now minus 3I over 3 times x is minus 3I over 3 is equal to 3 over x is minus 3I times 3 over x is minus 3I. So 3 we divide 3, you have minus I, times 3 we divide 3, you have minus I, is equal to 3 divide 3, you have 1 over minus I, times 3 we divide 3, you have 1 over minus I. Now minus I times minus I is equal to I squared, which equals 1 over minus I is equal to minus I, times 1 over minus I is equal to minus I. Now I squared is then equal to minus I times minus I is equal to I squared. At this junction, if you have square root of minus 1, this equals I. So from here, minus 1 is then equal to I squared. Now we're putting this into this, I squared is now minus 1. So minus 1 is then equal to I squared is also minus 1. As you can see, the value of the left hand side equals what you have on the right hand side. So that means that the value of x4 as minus 3I satisfies the equation. Okay, so these values x1, x2, x3, x4 satisfies the given equation. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video to your friend, and feel free to ask a question in the comment section. And also don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe now. See you in the next video. Thank you.